Hey y'all, AA failure again. I just wanted to make a video. I've been making some notes and stuff, and I was watching Quackaholics Anonymous, and he was talking about, the ego. He mentioned egomania. And in the rooms of AA, I think it's in the doctor's opinion, if I'm not mistaken, they explain the alcoholic as a person with egomania with inferiority complex, and I can relate to that. I put on this tough guy fucking act because I was in a lot of fear and turmoil, and I was scared of fucking my shadow, and so I would always act like somebody I'm not. And that's the case with a lot of addicts and people with alcohol use disorder. I keep saying alcoholics, but I don't really believe in that term from AA. But I just want to talk about that. A lot of people in AA have egomania with inferiority complex. And I feel like I don't understand why they would call someone with alcohol use, alcoholism. Egomania develops when you're fucking surrounded by egomaniacs. I mean, dude, I've said and done a lot of shit that I'm embarrassed of in those rooms of AA because I was hanging out. My sponsor was an ego fucking maniac. He was a bully. He was an egomaniac with inferiority complex. And I just wanted to mention that it's bullshit, them talking about, it's alcohol. No, I know a lot of people who with alcohol use disorder that don't fucking act like that. And for you to say that, and I feel like a lot of these old timers get off by going, oh, well, I'm an alcoholic, I have egomania with inferiority complex, and it's a cop-out. It's bullshit. No, what you need to do is you need to grow up. You need to get to a church or find some fucking other group where you're not surrounded by fucking narcissists, because there's a lot of narcissistic people. And, for years, I thought I was I had a couple of my exes tell me I was a narcissist. And I looking back on this shit that I did to them, I can easily see where you could think I was a narcissist, But I asked the psychologist, this woman that I went and saw a few years ago, and I was like, am I a narcissist? Am I a sociopath? And she's like, well, honey, narcissists don't usually question if they're narcissistic. No, you have a substance abuse problem, and you've done a lot of bad shit to get your fix, And easily, I see that today, But this egomania with inferiority complex for the alcoholic, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And from my experience, when I quit hanging out with fucking narcissistic people in the rooms of AA, I started treating people better. So yeah, that's just another bullshit ass principle or belief or whatever you want to call it in the AA Big Book. So y'all have a good one. I'm just making this video real quick. I'd like to dig deeper into that. I'll make some more notes on it because I just wonder why the room is filled with these fucking narcissistic bullies. And I've gone to different groups all around the Houston area where I live in, and there's that guy in every group. And there's multiple people, but I've met the head honcho of each fucking, they create the old timers create the dynamic of that group. And a lot of them are fucking predators. They prey on these young girls that come in vulnerable. They bully, other men that they're intimidated by. Yeah, so I'm so grateful I left that fucking cult. So y'all have a good Monday, and stay sober. Please like and subscribe, and get the word out. If you're just trying to, hey, give it a shot. I mean, you're going to have to learn, from your experience. But, it may work for you. I don't know. But for me, I can't be around narcissistic egomaniacs with inferiority complex, So y'all have a good day. Later.